Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Diablo 3. I am Rufal, playing this game for you. Woo! Let's see. It's the best gem I've got for that right now. Yes. Could put together a better one, but eh.
Why fight so hard? Thousands are dead. What do another dozen matter?
And now I hear those Reapers are taking people's souls? This is madness!
It's a mad world.
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets.
After Corellan's death, the crown passed to Justinian I, through a somewhat convoluted interpretation of Zakharum's scripture. Thus began the Justinian dynasty. Seen as usurpers by many, the Justinians suffered nearly constant challenges to their rule. Finally, during the reign of Justinian III, a full-fledged insurrection broke out in the outlying region of Carthage.
You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rachis, haven't you? Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rachis was a clever man, after all.
Oh, if you say so. Hey there.
If you hadn't come along when you did, I don't know what might have happened.
It was the least I could do. Anyone would have done the same.
But you didn't have to help. You could have run right by.
Way to go, Derek. Alright. Oh.
Can I ask you about Deckard Cain?
He was a great man. He deserved a better death. Had he lived, many things might have been different.
Could one man make such a difference?
Now is not the time to speak of this. We have a city to save.
Tyrael told me of your actions. You killed Diablo himself.
It had to be done.
I don't know that the world will ever understand what it took to face such pure evil.
It is enough that I was able to stop the prime evil. The rest does not matter.
My father was the commander of the Knights of Westmarch. He assumed I would become a soldier, just like him.
Did you not want to be a soldier?
I grew up on stories of the fearless Horadrim, Tal Rasha, Jared Cain. That was what I wanted to be. My father thought it was all myth. Wasn't he surprised when I actually became one of them?
Well done. Oh, sir.
How have you been able to hold out this long against the Reapers?
It has been a brutal task. A lot of good men sacrificed themselves to save us. But even that wasn't enough. If you hadn't shown up when you did, we might already be dead.
Well, fair enough. Tyrael, what was that change?
Look, the sliver is changing.
Yeah, I noticed.
Malthael is doing something to the Black Soul Stone.
Exactly. He's been gathering strength from the souls of Westmarch in order to alter the stone. Yet his purpose still eludes me.
He's killing everyone. What more do you need to know?
We cannot stop him unless we know what he is planning to do next.
Whoa! That seemed uncalled for.
Urzael has done this to finish collecting the souls of Westmarch.
Urzael. It is time for him to die. Where is he?
All I know is that he is in a tower somewhere in the Westmarch Heights, and that he will be quite rude to you. Before you set out to kill him, you should stop by my cart. I can enchant some items for you.
Alright then.
Why didn't Tyrael just destroy the Black Soul Stone?
The Black Soul Stone was made by a man, unlike previous Soul Stones. We had no idea what would happen if we destroyed it. It seemed a better idea to hide it away forever.
Ah.
We had no way of knowing that Malthael was watching us the entire time.
And if we get it back from Malthael, we will just hide it again?
I don't know. But it's better for us to have the stone than Malthael. If we make it that far, we'll worry about what to do next.
Well, fair enough.
Why haven't you sent for reinforcements from other cities? Bramwell, Kingsport.
Have you not heard? Cities everywhere are under attack. No place is safe.
Yes, Malthael strikes all across Sanctuary.
I did not know. That is grim news.
Oh, bother. Malthael's out to abuse the fact we can only be in one place at a time.
What do you know of Urzael?
He is Malthael's lieutenant, much the same way that Iswal was mine. He does his master's bidding without question.
Why didn't Malthael kill you in the tomb of Rakkus and take your soul?
I may be mortal, but I am not Nephilim. I have no demon blood in me, and therefore Malthael does not see me as his enemy.
And we are? We killed the Lords of Hell.
That is of no consequence. You are half demon to him and therefore on the wrong side of the eternal conflict.
Don't bother.
Tyrael, you are still in pain.
I have felt pain before, but nothing like this. It is different being mortal. The pain wears on you.
It is something a true warrior learns to bear. Do you have any idea why Malthael would want the Black Soul Stone?
I have been thinking on that since our encounter, but every scenario I envision simply doesn't make sense, regardless of what he has become.
He must have a plan, even if we do not know what it is.
Right. Anything else to talk about? Miriam has something to talk about, apparently.
What can you tell me about Urzael?
Well, he seems to have an affinity for fire. I'd watch out for that if I were you.
Thanks.
Of course. But can you tell me anything else?
Urzael was sent to find Malthael by our friend Tyrael. He blames himself for what Urzael has become. What else can I tell you? I had a vision of death blanketing our world. So I left my people, my family, to come help you.
That is quite the sacrifice.
Nonsense. We veteran often receive visions telling us when it is time to find a new family. I've had many in my life. I still love and miss each and every one of them. Except for Jonah. I never really liked that one.
Alrighty, whatever helps you cope.
Those who perished without embracing Malthael.
Alright. Well, enough banter. Let us commence with the beatings. Alright, into the fiery part of town. We're gonna need more than that snowball to calm things down. Like that. Flare off.
Get away!
That bump. Right.
Malthael's influence taints man and beast alike. Even the dogs of Westmarch, once tame and gentle, have been transformed into wild, savage creatures. They hunt in packs through the streets, tearing apart their prey with ravenous hunger. I saw him rip a soldier limb from limb. When his scream stopped,
More of these maidens.
You wilt against my blow.
Help! These monsters have trapped me in here!
Like that.
Thank you. Had I remained in that inferno any longer, I surely would have died.
Yeah, you should get out of here, man. Now, rude. Jerk. For fire. More maiden of flame out there. If you say so. Take that, punk.
Not enough fury.
Ever stronger.
More fury.
There, too big.
No way.
Alright, well, that's looking like the tower.
My city. It will never recover, will it?
My home never did. Perhaps yours will be luckier.
Alrighty. Now we can decide. Do we go face Urzael or do we hunt down the third Maiden of Flame?
I'll taste your fear.
A lot of ground to cover in the hunt, so I guess I'm just going to forego it. What do we got here?
My master has begun his work on the stone. Nothing that you do matters. Soon demons spawn like you will be gone forever.
You will kill no more people. I swear it.
The demon spawn shall perish in flames.
Ugh, shake it off.
I need fury. More
Crap, punk. Right.
You killed the angel who was responsible for this horror.
Yes, but his master is the true evil. He still lives, but I mean to fix that. I will make sure this never happens again.
I believe you.
Yay. Anything to add?
You have had an interesting life.
Oh, I could tell you stories. We were frequently set upon by bandits. It became quite tiresome, really. One time, I had had enough. I know this is hard to believe, but when I was younger, I was even more vivacious than I am now. So I seduced their leader, convinced him to free us by giving him details on how he could rob a local magistrate. He'd heard the Vetchin could predict the future, so he believed me. They were caught and hung 3 days later. I must have forgotten to tell him that part of my vision.
I wonder if we could sell wigs made from your hair.
That is enough, Harold! If we survive this nightmare, I am leaving for my parents' estate in Bramwell.
That's a grand idea, dearest. Your father has more than enough money to...
Follow me, and I will tie you naked to a tree for the crows. Maybe then you'll finally think of something other than money.
I gotta say, he had that one coming.
I know who was responsible for this.
Yes, yes, the poor. And more dialogue.
My mother warned me about the poor. Quite well, but they don't. Quite unlike me to fall apart like that. I can't imagine what came over me. Let's keep this between ourselves, eh?
Sure.
If Tyrael is helping Malthael, we should rush him. We can do it. You killed the angel who caused this slaughter? Does that mean we're safe now?
Yeah, we can hope.
This disaster will make for great reading someday, provided that anyone survives to chronicle it.
Yeah, funny that.
You really must stop thanking me. It was nothing.
12 people ran by me and did nothing. You're a hero.
Just in the right place at the right time, I suppose.
How
That's how you
fortunate
become
I am
heroes.
to have met the savior of Westmarch. You simply must let me ask you some questions when your work is done.
Right. Get back to me once my work is done. Speaking of work. Bring the junk.
Now that Urzael is dead, I'm going to Bramwell to find my son.
It is still not safe out there.
I don't care.
Well, good luck to you then.
Thanks to you, I can finally bury my wife in peace.
There's a good man.
Rakus conquered all of Honduras before founding Westmarch. Repelling this invasion would be child's play for him.
I think you hold the old man in too much regard. Tyrael.
Urzael is dead. His reapers should be easy prey now.
You have saved Westmarch, my friend.
But we still do not know why Malthael wants the stone, and he grows stronger by the moment. We are running out of time.
That strange woman you brought here believes she can help. She insisted on speaking with you immediately.
I see. How you doing?
Urzael is slain. Westmarch is saved. And yet these thoughts weigh constantly upon me.
There will be trials ahead, but we must enjoy victory when it comes.
Wise words, my friend. Angels are cursed with a wider perspective of events. To live in the moment is a part of mortal existence I must learn to embrace.
Alright, Miriam, what did you want to talk about? Hey, Hedrick.
Bryson meant well, you know.
He's a fool, and fools end up dead around here.
Ah, so that is why you do not want him around.
What are you talking about?
You have already lost too many. Your father, your wife, even your apprentice.
You keep that nonsense to yourself, or I might forget how much I owe you.
I heard Liza's voice again, and I could make out more of what she was saying. She is calling out for me, but it sounds as though the voice is speaking to me from far away, from beyond our world.
How can that be? You saw that she was dead.
Now I am not sure. What I do know is that she is out there, and she needs me.
Hey there, Shen. How are you doing?
I'm telling you, Lyria was so lonely, and Zai was so alive and full of life. They shared one perfect night, and after, she emerged, blushing. Dirges raced to her side, but Zai was gone. The ruby around Lyria's neck was the only sign that he had ever been there.
Did Zai feel any remorse?
No, not then. He felt pride.
Oh, of course he would. Alrighty, Miriam.
Sheldo, I know how to find Malthael, but you will not like what I have to tell you.
Go on.
Tell me.
There is only one person who knows how to find Malthael. She waits for you in the Blood Marsh, and you know her well. Adria.
Adria.
Well then.
Adria is not as you remember her. She is channeling blood magic to prepare herself to retrieve the Black Soul Stone.
What exactly does that mean?
Some things cannot be explained. You must see them for yourself.
Why do I talk to you?
You have no sense of adventure.
I don't know, it seems like a logical question. It's like Tyrael has something to say.
Soul Stone must change. I thought the angels were on our side. They should be here helping us.
There is confusion and dissension in the high heavens. You must remember, Malthael was our leader once.
You are on the Angiris Council. You can command the angelic host.
Imperius commands the host, and he will not unleash them on a fellow angel, especially a former member of the Angiris Council.
You can tell Imperius that I will remember he did nothing while my people died.
Figures he would get in the way again. Oh well.
You're not
going.
going anywhere without me.
Why?
Someone has to make sure you don't kill Adria before you find out where Malthael is.
You can come if you want, but Adria will still pay for her betrayal. I have vanquished Urzael and his Reapers, giving the people of Westmarch their city back. Lorath and I go to the Blood Marsh to find Adria. She knows how to locate Malthael. She will tell me, and then she will pay in blood for her betrayal.
Marsh has changed much in a short time. Bogans are more aggressive. We hid the Black Soul Stone in the...
I consider myself an expert on all matters concerning boggits. The boggit itself is a small, odd creature given to foraging and burrowing. Under normal circumstances, it fears humans, but it can be incited to great violence when under the influence of magical objects. Rings in particular seem to excite them.
The first time I saw a witch, she burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, that is the face of evil. But she looked like any other woman, and burned like anything else. Then the flames engulfed her. Her eyes found mine, and she laughed.
Not enough fury.
Boggan is a ferocious, hulking beast with an exceedingly bad temper. Aided by packs of boggits, it will fight anything that crosses its path. Invariably, some of the boggits will die, but the survivors are rewarded with scraps left over from the boggan's prey. If only my assistance would work for so little.
It's worth noting that these red pools, they hurt a lot. We want to avoid those as much as possible. 'Cause they do a lot of damage. These little blood pools.
This is the entrance to the tomb, but someone's collapsed it.
Adria.
It looks like we'll have to find another way into the ruins. What was that? Just one entrance to the city. There are guide stones littered across the blood marsh that will lead us to the main one. The guide stones are useless to most, but will reveal the correct path to a Nephilim such as yourself.
Alright then. Movement speed, right. Guess we'll go deeper into the swamp.
Remember to get the information you need before you...
I know.
That's very reassuring.
Yes. Information. How long will that take?
We'll rip these brutes to shreds.
Nothing happens when I approach it.
Let me try.
There are 4 entrances to the Nephilim city, each one etched with a sigil. Only the correct one marks the true entrance to the tomb, however. When you activate these stones, one of the wrong sigils disappears.
My father could never understand. He was born into privilege and wealth, and he spent every moment of his life trying to protect it. I was his flesh and blood, but he cared more about the names in books and the faces of the paintings on the walls than his living daughter.
The Boggin Trapper's snares are surprisingly effective, though I have no idea how they learned to fashion them.
I need fury.
Most of the Boggin's feeble intelligence seems to be centered around killing and eating, and in this respect, their efforts are admirable. Perhaps I should type one of these snares with my pen when I'm sleeping.
What do I got here? Jug.
development.
You. What we got up here?
How long do you think Adrian will last?
Not enough fury.
Ah. This particular cursed chest event is probably has the fastest spawning enemies of all of them.
Kappa, guide my hand. More fury.
That's another storm shield.
The ancient grant me strength.
Alrighty. Do we get anything good out of all that? No, not really. Right. Alright, back to looking for these guide stones.
I grow in power.
Take that, punks.
I need fury.
These creatures won't go down easily.
Fine, I'll beat you up from over here. Take that.
More fury. Is this the dark passage?
Good question.
Not enough fury.
There should be enough of these guide stones that we don't have to guess. The question is, where are they? There's one. Aha.
Need another guide stone to figure out which of the sigils is the correct one.
What a monstrous creature!
We're off, Pug.
Still recharging.
Your flesh is weak. I need fury.
Ah.
For Cathos, guide my hand. I've gained new power.
Oh,
Now
I did.
I know which of the sigils marks the correct passage.
That was the fire one we found a while ago. Alright then. Take that, punks. Take that. A little bit of the bonus experience is always welcome.
Perhaps, when this is over, I'll return here to live a life of isolation until I reach enlightenment.
Is there not someone you would miss?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Alright. I'll just find our way deeper.
I have always wondered how much Adria relied on Diablo's power instead of her own. Based on her blood levels, her magic is very strong. These flesh gorges are made from earth, stone, and demon blood, and they are driven to feast on humans so they may resemble us more closely. Let's hope they don't succeed.
I had half a mind to explore the ancient ruins outside Westmarch, and then I realized they were crawling with dreadful scarabs. Of course, these creatures do not
Not
frighten
enough
me,
fury.
but they make my research much too time-consuming, and I am widely known for my efficiency. Am I not?
You guys mind? Change this. Back to the mountain's call, so I can use this to generate rage instead of just kind of leave a damage zone that doesn't do all that much.
Back to hell, dog. 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 Back to hell, dog
any of these scarabs. Oh yes, and all the blood golems.
I'll taste your fear. I've gained new power.
That bugs. Good grief, they're everywhere.
More fury. Your flesh is weak. My blow.
I guess we go this way. Looks relevant.
Need more time. I will not be denied.
Adria birthed these golems from the Blood Marsh. Their bodies were formed from the water and earth of the marsh itself, while the venom of the marsh creatures gave them life. Their very skin seems to burst with the poison inside.
I have uncovered and obscured an ancient tome in whose pages is recorded an impossible tale. The secret history of a race called the Malthael. Gosh, and their ruined civilization in the west. If this is true, how could all signs of these Nephilim be lost, but for the record of this single tome?
I need fury.
Away, punks! I want the loot.
I'll taste your fear. I can't pick up anything else.
Bags are a little full. What do we got here? Ah, it's an intelligence ring. suppose Irina will make good use of it. Speaking of, bags are a bit overcrowded.
I need to go back.
Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, Laura, if you'd gotten lost in here, I don't think we'd have ever heard from you again.
Cathos, guide my hand.
That path looks relevant. Aha! Very relevant.
The Nephilim were not gods, but our own ancestors, gifted with long life, magic, and abilities far beyond ours. Yet they were still men. I wonder if these pages hold the key to unlock their powers once again.
Well,
I knew there
you
were
never know.
ruins here, but I had no idea they dated from the time of the Nephilim.
Yeah, we're gonna have to explore them deeper next time. We'll see you then. Later. Actually, do myself probably a favor and actually come into here and yeah.
Lorath, this is as far as you go. Catch up to me when it is done.
You're going to kill her, aren't you?
I will do what is right.
We are all counting on you.
Alright then. Later.